Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a mod that is for the original Half-Life, and this mod is just called Diffusion. That's it, nothing else. It's a pretty cool name, I will say. Also, it's also nice to see a title with just one word. It's very interesting. We also have a very interesting title here. I don't know. This guy kind of reminds me of Bream from Half-Life 2, and also a bit of Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising. It's kind of funny. We have this guy here that almost looks like Barack Obama. I'm not sure who these other characters are, but man, this is a very cool starting screen. Let's see. I think the background changes sometimes. Interesting. So going here, change the view angle. Let's see. Okay, so changing graphics changed this scene completely. Interesting. It's a lady with a cat reading a book. Let's see. They have multiplayer? That's interesting. Achievements. It's a bunch of funny stuff. You didn't listen. Even custom achievements, wow. Also, it is insane. Look at the graphics for this game. It's running in the Half-Life 1 engine. This is absolutely crazy, man. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's see. Easy, medium, difficult. I'm going to go for the medium experience. I could do difficult, but Half-Life games or games in general that are built kind of like Doom-esque, it's not always the funnest experience, especially because of how aim-bodied the enemies are. You know, old school enemies, very aim-bodied and health pickups. If the map is not extremely balanced for, the health pickups, it's miserable. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's play medium. Somewhere in Utah, USA, the 10th of June 2035. That's like, I think, 9 years from now. Cutscenes in a Half-Life game, very interesting. Crystal Tech. James Smith, age 33, employment SWAT lieutenant, current status on vacation. So we got the Smith name. I haven't seen it in forever, but it makes me think of that movie. What's it called? The Smiths? Like the secret agent husband and wife. Dang, this almost has like a touch of Postal in it as well. I mean, it looks great. I'm still mind-boggled how all of this is running on the Gold Source engine. 30 minutes later, making a shortcut through some old road. Wow, that road looks very different from the other one. I guess it's fresh. I think when the road is like fresh black like that, it's usually because it's freshly done. I could be wrong, though. I'll take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a road expert. Everything else here looks very old, especially the walls. Uh-oh, we got a little cut in the texture right there. I think that's the mesh, actually, would cause the seam. Alright, primary. Explore nearby area. The car is broken. Need to find some help. It's a shame that went by too fast. Dismiss message. Alright, so standard controls, objectives, sprint, duck, space. Alright, we got some pretty decent movement speed. Not as fast as usual for a Source game. Alright, let's see. Maybe there's someone in those warehouses or whatever that is. Let's see. Do we have the usual... Let's set up save buttons. Controls. We want to do save wherever. I prefer F5. Let's see. Can I not edit the key? Oh, there we go. Let's see. F5, there we go. I like F5 and F9 as my keys. Alright, we'll make a quick save here. So let's go look around, let's explore. Whenever an option like this is available, I always like to go the wrong way on purpose. Just to go look at stuff and see. And wow. So they just completely collapsed the road to keep us from going this way. Then an invisible wall. Alright, onward we go. Let's see, bright and sunny. I'm gonna guess it is... Wait a second, they probably told us the time. I forgot already. Let's see, that does not open. They got good music, very, very good music on this game, but I had to turn it down because it was too loud and made it where you could not hear the mic at all, which is a shame. But the music was banger, especially the main menu music. You can interact with objects or buttons. When the round icon is visible, press the use key. Oh wow, that's some interesting Steam.
Need a phone? There's an old one behind the parking lot. You can try it, but I'm not sure if it's working. 1 second, I'll let you through.
Appreciate it. Find the phone behind the parking lot. Let's see, which way is that? I would guess... Interesting valve there. That door. Pretty nice car. Nicely modeled. I've been meaning to try like a car game. I don't know what car game to try though. If you have any recommendations, please let me know because I don't really play racing or car games. It's just never been my thing. But I would like to try one, you know, in the new day and age. I always try and explore new types of games and genres that I don't actually choose normally. So I've been trying out more stuff over the past couple of years just to expand horizons, just to try new stuff. And yeah, so if you're a racing fan, if you really like racing games, car games, please do let me know some good ones for... Especially if you know for someone who's starting out with racing games who doesn't know much about them. Definitely would really appreciate that. Alright, so this is one singular path, it seems. Classic Half-Life door sound. Nostalgic. What am I saying nostalgic for? I didn't even play Half-Life until I was like... I think 22 is when I tried it for the first time. No, wait, it was even later than that. I had to be...
911, what's your
Oof.
Who the fuck is this?
Looks like some civilian. There's a car parked near the road. Should we, like, finish him? No. He's not associated with the company. Looks like he's out cold anyway. Come on, we have a job to do.
Thank goodness they don't kill innocent civilians. But anyway, like I was saying, I think the very first time I played Half-Life 1 was in 2024, I think. Either that or 2022. It's one of those. I can't remember exact date. But yeah, it's a shame. I had not played for a very long time. Back in the day, I did play Opposing Force, though. I didn't know that. See, when I was a kid, we were kind of secluded, and there wasn't really many ways to get news. Let's see, something strange is going on here. Don't let the soldiers see you. So, like I was saying, you didn't really get much in terms of gaming news or new stuff. So I saw Opposing Force, and it was on sale. I think $5. I had begged my family or something for it. It was either $5 or $10. I can't remember. But I got that, and I got Opposing Force, and because it had like the army dude, you know, I was a kid. I was like Call of Duty, Resident Evil, that kind of stuff. When I was a kid. Resident Evil 4 specifically on the PlayStation 2, which to this day it's still hilarious to find out that was the worst version you could have ever possibly played. Oh wow, they killed that guy. Just for lulz, I'm gonna run out here and see what happens. Maybe that's the achievement. Alright, so they just open fire. Let's see, was that the funny achievement, I wonder? You didn't listen? No. Let's see, complete chapter 1, kill security general. It's a lot of regeneration. Cook drones, notes, break car. And I don't care too much about reading achievements ahead of time. I like achievement hunting a lot. Did that attract the guards, I wonder? It's kind of funny. Nah, I guess not. We can probably turn the regular volume up a little bit. It's not their fault, but this game does suffer the same problem that the original Half-Life has, where the sound of voices is connected to, you know, like the game sounds and all of that. So like, if you want to hear the voices, you also have to have super loud shooting. And so we kind of have that problem. Coke Zero. Why'd they kill security guard anyway, though? It's just... most security guards don't even work for the companies that, you know, they're at. Like, they're third party most of the time. Because I worked security before.
Enemy alert.
Oh, so you can't sneak by that guy, apparently.
Status report.
Alright, so it looks like we're going in.
Over.
But yeah, why kill the third party dude that's not actually involved with like anything that's happening at the company? It's like, man, they just hired him to watch the gate. Well, did not expect to see that either while I was there. I'm still going to go back in there because this is right here. Trying some early game shenanigans to see. I thought this was lower than it actually looks, but it's not, which is a shame. Yeah, I was going to see could I climb up there. I thought maybe a vent or something would have been up there, but nah. Thinking too much like OG Half-Life.
Nothing here. All quiet.
Suspicious. Let's see. Squad Gamma. Find and capture a Rich alive. Excuse me. Bring him back to the base, sabotage work facility, eliminate everyone on the way except a Rich. Investigate, search for files regarding recent developments. We should know what we're dealing with. Dang, that's messed up. But yeah, like I was saying before I interrupted myself in the story. My first ever Half-Life game was Opposing Force, and since I was obviously a kid, no money, that was the only one that I played. I really dig the multiplayer on that too. I played a lot of the multiplayer on Opposing Force. It was basically Half-Life with more guns and more stuff. But yeah, that was the only one I ever played back then. And I think that was, let's see, I know I got Left 4 Dead 2 in like 2010. So it had to have been probably 2008, 2009, something like that.
Yes, sir.
Because, yeah, I know I didn't get Left 4 Dead until almost a year or something after it came out.
Team, weapons check.
Not the first one, the second one, because everybody basically moved over to the second one. And it also, on PC, came with the first game already inside of it, so it's like, why not just buy the second game?
Quick, open it. I can hear them coming. We've got to get out of here.
I'm doing what I can.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, so there they are.
I got it.
Finally, let's go.
Unknown people ran out that way. So let's see, we have a vent right there. Locked door. Another locked door. No other way. Cannot fit through the railing there. Which actually, I gotta be honest, that is pretty smart architecture design. That you can't just, hop over this and fall through there. That's pretty good architecture because it prevents, dumb people from having an accident. Usually, when we look at architecture stuff, you always gotta think about the dumb people first because there's so many. We hate to admit it sometimes, but there are just so many dumb people out there who do the dumbest of things, and everyone suffers the consequences because of it.
Man, do we really need to kill everyone? That didn't sound right in the briefing already, but now? It's too late to think about that, now is it? Let's go. The faster we finish this, the better. You better keep your eyes peeled for Rich. Yes, sir.
Like I was saying, yeah, because I heard a story about this thing with lawnmowers where they had to literally put a sign on every single lawnmower now that says do not lift or something like that. Do not turn on the side. I can't remember the exact phrase, but there's a message like that that's stamped onto all lawnmowers because there was some guy who decided to turn one on the side, and I think he messed with the blades or tried cleaning it or fixing it or something while it was still running, and he flipped it on the side, and he ended up losing like some fingers, maybe his hand or two. I don't remember the full story, so I'm sorry. But yeah, and since there was no warning, he was able to sue the lawnmower maker, the lawnmower company that made it, and he won the case, and that's why they added the label there. That made sure that they aren't held liable, for people doing stupid things. Let's see, some lady's running, she shut a door, there's a soldier that's still left. Dang, they got working cameras that actually show stuff here. That's neat. It's considering two things showed up on this camera. It can't be the room trick. For anybody who knows really old school games, there used to be this fun trick that they did for mirrors, where a mirror would literally just be a copy of the room and the copy of the player. The room would be completely duplicated, and if the player moved inside the room, the duplicate version of the player on the opposite side would mirror whatever they're doing. So it made the illusion that, you know, you were looking into a mirror because it was just the same room flipped behind the mirror. So let's see, we have two paths from the looks of it. We have one that leads here, and we have a vent over here. Unless this is the vent that I came out of. Yes, it is the vent I came out of. Okay. Never mind, we have one path. Let's see, does the legendary...
If you are a visitor, please register your visit at reception. If you are seeking employment, please complete an application form available from the receptionist. Embrace the new future with Crystal Tech.
Okay, like I was saying, let's see, does the ladder glitch work? No, they actually patched the Half-Life ladder glitch. Interesting. Disconnected from server, awaiting connection. Ooh, that's a lot of shells. Let's see, that has to be at least 2 full magazines, dang, for, I'm guessing 3 people, and they dragged the body or something there. And then the third person. There's no casings over here for that guy. How'd that guy die? Let's see, there's casings for them, so he shot from here. That makes sense. That lines up. No casings for this guy, though. The window isn't damaged either, so he didn't shoot him from there. I don't know. I did kind of want to be like an officer, too. So I kind of, you know, I kind of have like investigative skills. I kind of look at scenes like that to see, is stuff coherent? Does it make sense? Are there violations here? Let's see. Nick Waldberg. Personal note, the amount of energy the blue crystals can produce is huge, but somehow, unlike the red ones, it simply can't power anything non-organic. I'm getting very high readings, but I can't even turn on a small lamp. A small battery can be charged with it, although it takes at least 2 weeks. Unlike red ones, simply can't power anything non-organic. So then, blue can only power organic stuff. I can't think of anything that would be organic other than like a cyborg, but I wouldn't think that this game has cyborgs. I guess we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're giving us this information because it's relevant to the game. That's why I was trying to make that speculation right there. But yeah, like I was saying, I kind of don't really talk about it too much, but because of the security ordeal and the wanting to be police and that kind of thing, I do have some pretty good investigative and observational skills. I also wanted to work on like maps.
Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? You've got to get out of here, and fast. These guys shoot everything that moves.
Well, I will try. But yeah, I also want to be a game designer. I have this really good idea that I've been holding on to for many, many years. I just need to write the story for it. I need to put it onto paper. Like I've had the plan and the story for a long time. I just haven't wrote it out. The regenerative effects of the blue crystal are fascinating. It seems the speed of the healing process depends on the dosage, meaning the size of the crystal. I'm wearing a small piece as an amulet. I've completely forgotten about migraines. Ooh, that would be useful for me. So it can heal people. Well, that does make a portion of sense because if it's electrical, humans are electrical. The way that our nervous system works, it runs on electrical signals at a very low voltage. So yes, I could see that being realistic. If the crystal stimulates the voltage, that could enhance how the body works. But you do have the risk of, if there's too much voltage, you can fry the system. You can end up frying your internal organs. I don't think anyone really wants to be a test subject to risk how much voltage would, if it would actually benefit you and do anything, or if it would just kill you. I don't think anybody wants to test that. It makes you wonder, though, if there might actually be some negative long-term effects. But so far, after the tests on rats, for example, there wasn't anything harmful. In fact, their health was absolutely perfect. They were exposed to a big chunk of the blue crystal, but after 3 months, we simply stopped the test. Still, it doesn't seem to give you superpowers. Oh well. I mean, just having better regenerative abilities, especially for older people, that's already amazing in itself.
Attention all
So let's see,
personnel.
we have
Evacuate immediately.
2 rows of
Evacuate
bullets here.
immediately.
We have 2 targets that lines up, that makes sense. It's a third person there, and a fourth person here. Looks like you could get shots off there. This person could get shots off there. Shoot here, shoot here. Although more likely, shot there. If I had to guess, this one shot that one and that one, while this one shot that one and that one right there. Or at least that's what I would guess. But yeah, it's kind of fun just, piecing this together and thinking about what could have happened based off the scenery. Interesting. That's an entirely flat room, and I love the way that the window distortion makes this room look. It kind of looks like it's, in a way, it's like a fake 3D room, which is really, it's really cool. See, I like the little effects like that, old school effects. See, there's a red crystal in this room. It's a keypad, but I do not know the code. Let's see, Nakayama Alice to Winslow Chris. Subject password. Required a door code. It will be remembered automatically and will now appear on the door code screen. Hello, Chris. I have changed the password for your laboratory to 2499. Please do not let any unauthorized personnel touch the converter. It's been acting up for the last few months. Thank you. Very quality of life for people like me who have terrible short-term memory if we don't write down everything. So let's see, 2499. If this was real life, I'd have a notepad with me and I'd be writing stuff down. So I have an entire freaking box full of notepads for writing stuff down. Just because, the memory thing. Well, it's good to have, solid information to... Oof. Wow, he turned into chunks very fast. Probably not a good idea to go into there. There's a red crystal. Don't know what it does, though. There is that room, and... Dang, this has got to suck for the people who work here, because your knees, man. Having to climb the ladder all the time to get out of here. That's got to suck. Energy converter log on red. Let's see, 27/02/2035. So that's like February 27. Interesting. What day is today? February 25th. That's funny. If I had played this in 2 days, We would have been the exact same date as that. So let's see, red amount 25 kilograms, blue amount 1 kilogram, stability 83%, starting sequence, success conversion at slot 1. It seems like a bunch of science jargon they're trying to do. Check, repair needed at slot 1. So this might be relevant information to us. Repair needed at slot 1. Problem at slot 1. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, I got to autosave just as I save. That's funny. Let's see, Chris Winslow, this dang thing just can't work properly, and the problem isn't incorrect dosage or anything. The calculations are 100% correct. It's just that somebody's been slacking off on the work they're paid for. Fix the frickin' machine, and it's always me who gets blamed for the sudden power outages in the area. Well, here's another problem. The machine was built for studying the energy potential of crystals. It's not some freaking power plant, but no, too much energy wasted, says Dr. Rich. The second slot is now completely burned, and I'm not sure what kind of mess the first one might cause in the coming weeks.
Warning. Critical malfunction in slot 1.
Oh, wow. So I think I just opened that. Well, I'm not seeing anywhere else to go unless I get up here somehow. Maybe we can. Oh, there's literally stairs. So just wait for the red light, and after that, you're safe. But for lols, we're gonna run into it. Okay, so it's like original Half-Life. That's cool. You know, did we make chunks or anything? I'm just curious. I think we did. Yeah, we did some little chunks back there. That's right. Interesting. So that's the lady from the title screen with the ponytail. Need a wheel handle. Don't you mean valve? Very nice lighting here, I will say. There is the valve. Pretty long intro, but I don't have a problem with it, honestly. It's been pretty neat. I mean, I always do enjoy that time. You know, when you first start a game, some of them will give you like a good amount of time just to play around, to get a feel for it, enjoy the story, enjoy some cutscenes, have some movement. And then they start giving you tools and, you know, like you get into the meat of the game. That's a painful crouch jump right there to do. But yeah, I like this downtime at the beginning. Ooh, that's nice. You can even see the dust in the air. That's cool. Let's see the truck. I didn't see if somebody was driving that truck or not.
What the hell?
Okay, so the windows are opaque. That's why I couldn't tell. For some reason, from a distance, they look transparent. Find a way to power the bridge back on. Let's see, authorize. This probably doesn't open. That is really small, a really small opening. No power. Need a battery. Okay. What are those flash graphics? They seem familiar to me. I'm not sure what they come from. Is that Half-Life 2 flash graphics? Because I can't remember. To be entirely honest with you, I have never played Half-Life 2. I have the game, I just haven't played it. Which is crazy, I know. It's the successor, literally, to Half-Life that I already love to play. Let's see, Friedrich Weber, personal note. The generator is pretty old but runs smoothly. New batteries, however, these warehouse guys should stop playing around with them. I see how carelessly they handle them and how they put them on shelves like they're just regular boxes. If one of those things falls and breaks, half the warehouse will be in ruins, not to mention that we're sitting under a rock. If only Dr. Nakayama could see this, they'd be fired in a heartbeat. Actually, maybe I should tell her. Oh, one more thing, so I won't forget. The keys to the warehouse are in my locker. So we gotta look for a locker. Conveniently open locker. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, like I was saying, eventually I do need to play Half-Life 2. I played Half-Life Episode 1 and Episode 2. I beat both of those. But I never played the original Half-Life 2, which is crazy. Especially considering, Half-Life 2 was supposed to come before those games. But yeah. Oh yeah, not just played, by the way. I beat Episode 1 and Episode 2. Suppose I should probably say that for clarification purposes. Ooh, so that's the battery. I can't believe the way that was just laying out. That's unprofessional. That would be a what's it called? A write-up. All right, we got our batteries. Alright, so this is going to be pretty nice puzzles, I guess you could say. Nice darkness almost. This almost gives TF2 vibes, Team Fortress 2. As well, yeah, Half-Life does take place in Nevada, so you should expect the canyons. So I'm guessing this is an alternate timeline. Let's see, there's a breach in the facility. I request heavy security forces on location immediately. We're being attacked by army forces, and I already have confirmation of several deaths. They are killing the personnel. I'm very sorry, but we were ordered to stay at Mega City and secure the primary labs. What the heck? Who issued the order? What's the reason? People are dying out there. We are aware of the problem, but we can't do anything. It's a direct order from Mr. Rich. The reason wasn't provided, but he's well aware of the situation. Well, that's fricked up. But also, I know exactly how it goes. Unless you want your job and your license and your credentials revoked, you will be following orders as a security guard. It also seems kind of counterproductive since part of our job description, especially if you work at certain facilities, part of your job description is to save people because they give you medical training. But again, this depends entirely on the facility that you work at. The
Attention
one that
all
I
personnel.
worked at, they
Evacuate
required us to
immediately.
have
Evacuate
basic medical
immediately.
training. I had to take a
Reception
CPR
near future.
course and get legally certified. And I was evaluated by a EMT instructor.
Do you have any idea how to open this? The hell do I know? It's all thick metal and shit. Yeah, I can see that. We gotta find a way in. That stuff in there seems really valuable.
Well, that's going to get them in trouble if somebody finds out, because private, I would assume these are private military. And well, private military cannot just go around and start pillaging. You know, you can't just start looting places. That's going to get both you and the company you work for in a lot of trouble. Oh, wow. Interesting. So someone was there hiding. There's a vent, but I wonder, interesting, I can go down here. So what happens if we just, you know... Oh, that hurt. Also the elevator there. Okay. So you literally just have to redo this over if you jump down there for whatever reason. Alright, a little bit of parkour. Well, not much parkour. Fan turned on. I guess that was meant to be a jump scare. Ooh, what's that? Something. It's hard to make out from the grates. Ooh, that's a fall. That's a rough fall.
Hold on. I think I heard something. Yeah, I heard that too. Looks like someone out there is hiding. Hey, come out with your hands up. We're not gonna hurt you. I said, we got a problem with Sector 560. Requesting backup right now. Oh, damn it. Okay, we copy. Come on, let's get going. Wait, let me check the window.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm not here. Picked up the suit core.
I don't see anyone. Let's go.
Let's see. Finished Project Diffusion. Explore, investigate labs. Alice Nakayama. Personal note, I don't have to get the suit out, but let's hope those army guys are too dumb to finish it. I'll just make sure the doors are sealed and hope for the best. Alright, there's no time to waste. Maybe someone out there is still alive. Let's see. Core. Blue core, red... core, blue crystal, red crystal, I'm assuming. Military grade suit is close to completion. Mr. Rich will be happy, but me, well, not so much. It's very sad that such technology is wasted on military toys yet again, when we could easily develop a cure for, well, everything. But every time I bring this matter to Andrew, he instantly refuses. Not a priority, he says. Regardless, I'm going to start my own project. As soon as I finish this thing, the core is finished, the red/blue crystal proportions are set, and basically I just need to install and charge it. There's something with the core, however, I need to recalibrate one more thing. Whoever is going to wear it will be practically unstoppable. That's likely Andrew, and that's not going to end well. Ouch. That is a major shame. Alright, we got blue battery. Oh, so we're actually getting batteries, not crystals. Well, I guess the batteries are made from the crystals. Developed by Nakayama, supervised by Rich, assistants Richardson, Mayer, a bunch of people. Advanced monitoring systems, health, ammunition, stamina, increased movement capabilities for critical combat situation. Health regenerating system based on 90-10 proportion of blue/red crystals. Current problem: unstable voltage of main core, risk of electric shock. So it's going to hurt. We're going to heal a lot, but we're also going to hurt a lot. Well, occasionally. Insert an empty battery. Alright, so I need to find another battery. I need to find another battery. Probably in here somewhere. Probably gonna have to climb and do a little bit parkour. If I can get over there, that is. This was the correct way. Awesome. Picked up empty battery. For a moment there, I thought I was wasting my time, but thankfully I was not. Alright, battery ready to charge. Charging success. We got a red battery. Okay. Let's see, where do I insert said battery? Oh. Put the blue, put the red, and touch the computer probably. Ah, we're missing the core. There we go. Installing. Can we watch it? Yep.
Installation successful.
Luckily, ours is a little bit smarter than Freeman's because we actually have a helmet. Welcome unidentified user project Diffusion 1.3 beta military grade. Stable, health active, enjoy safe and productive day. I did heal from the fall. Pretty neat. Critical error, unstable core voltage, operating suit is not recommended. So every once in a while I'm going to be shocked. Just hopefully we are not at like 15 health for a long time, and we shouldn't need to worry too much, I guess you could say. Let's see. Ooh, we have a light. Looks like there's a vent. But I need something to break the vent. Pretty nice shadow we saw there, so it looks like we have some nicely animated movement animations in third person. Ooh, it's a combat knife. Interesting way of holding it as well. That's the reverse grip. I don't know, I think I'm personally more of a forward grip kind of person. I think the straight slash is better than the reverse. But that's just my opinion. Don't get me wrong though, the reverse slash does in most cases look cooler.
I thought you were one of them. Oh, then who are you? And how did you manage to get the prototype? Never mind, I suppose you have better chances in that thing if you plan to go further.
Yep.
It seems the army have completely overrun the place. Killed almost everyone on sight. Some of the luckiest like me managed to escape. You should find Miss Nakayama if you can. She has access to some security systems in most of the labs. As for me, I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved. Go and please don't tell anyone I'm here.
So we have regenerating health. Interesting. I thought this was going to be like, you know, regular Half-Life, but it's not. That's interesting. I was just curious if you tried. But no friendly fire. That's good to know. In case we get out
What was that?
in the future. Oh wow, I died very fast compared to what I thought was going to happen.
Wait for confirmation. What was that?
Oh wow, you got to be really accurate with this knife. I can't pick that up. What? Unauthorized user.
What was that?
Dang, so you can't pick up their weapons. That's crazy.
Attention all personnel.
Well, at least they put a lore
Evacuate
reason.
immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Recon team, check in.
That is pretty neat to have weapons that do that. You know, it makes me think back Halo. Halo has that with the energy sword in Halo 1. I also would have thought that, you know, the Institute from Fallout, I would have thought they'd have something similar. Like their synth weapons explode or something whenever the synth dies. That sounds familiar. Is that the Counter-Strike knife sound? Shame I was not able to get that guy. Let's see, I wonder, does this have a right mouse? Ah, so it fires faster. Okay, so it acts like the classic Glock. It's a Beretta. Beretta is quite good. Ouch. Is that an assassin? I was waiting, I was trying to see if they get closer, but yeah. Oh, that's just pallets. I thought that was a crate for a moment. Very, very interesting. So yeah, they have reskinned assassins. It's not a problem to me. It's actually pretty cool. Also, since they showed them earlier, you know, they show up so late in the original game. Let's see, ammo box. Let's see, Beretta and frag grenade. Alright, so 5 grenades. Having regenerating health does make it where, you know, you don't really need health packs all around, so. I keep forgetting I can sprint. I'm so used to not being able to sprint in Half-Life, so I keep forgetting that I have the ability now. Let's see, press F, turn on flashlight, be careful, enemies can react to it. Ooh, so we can be stealthy, assassin like this in the dark. But what enemies here? I don't see enemies. not actually anyone. Ooh, that's a fall. Oh crap. Let's see, find a way back to the upper levels. We're gonna have head crab zombies show up here, I wonder? Oh wow. We got flares, although, can't really make use of it that much. I'm surprised that thing is still going into the water. No power. So yeah, classic flares. Very cool. Let's see, blow that up, probably. No power. Ooh, key, stash room key. There is a vent here. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed. And I'm going to see you in the next one. You have a good one.